government in this town is excellent and uses your tax dollars efficiently. Pay attention.
Maybe you thought you'd see it coming. At the moment, see, Bitcoin is what they fear it is. A way to read it.
All right, guys, this is Danny at the Crypto Show, and I'm here in the Caribbean in Puerto Rico at this fine conference. At least some of it's fine. I love to see actual, look, it's a product. And there's no vapor coming off of it. It's not vaporware. It's an actual thing. There is a token and all that. But anyway, I'm sitting here talking with Justin, the crypto kid, right?
Yep, I live in a tree house.
He lives in a tree house.
All that good stuff.
Yeah. So what exactly is it? You have a YouTube channel and a pretty good following, and how's that going?
Not a pretty good following yet, but CNBC came out and followed me around for a couple of days, so I'm looking to springboard off that.
Right. So how can people watch your channel or
all my handles are Crypto Kid Show, actually.
Crypto Kid Show. All right. Awesome.
It's the only one that wasn't taken.
So you actually don't work for this company, but you're invested in them. So you invested in it because you believe in it?
Yeah, I put $250,000 in, and I am now getting my elbows dirty, helping them.
Awesome.
So I'm really excited.
Yeah, I know. So when I seen this, I really didn't pay attention to it until it was explained to me what it was, and then it really struck me because we actually took a big interest in a very similar product called StashNode Pro.
Yeah.
I actually approached, I forget what the guy's name is that does the videos, YouTube videos. Anyway, so their node is a Bitcoin wallet. It houses your wallet on there, and it gives you access to it from your phone. And this is a similar item, but it does a lot more. So go ahead and explain what this is.
Yeah, so my personal mission is to anchor the blockchain to the physical world.
Okay.
Kind of an abstract mission statement. Another way to say that is upload everything in the physical world into the blockchain.
Right.
Otherwise, smart contracts will be, right now they're blind.
Yeah.
They can't really interact with the physical world too much.
Right.
They need sensors and all of that. So the best way to do that really is to populate the earth with hardware.
Right.
And so basically,
I guess we skipped this is the Daplie, right?
Yeah, the Daplie Connect the mission is to bring the blockchain into the home.
Right.
And Daplie's doing this with very physical, tangible hardware, which I really like.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm not a fan of ICOs, but I mean, I know you guys have a token sale, but it's nice to see something that actually has something.
Right.
If you're gonna like sell, hey, buy a piece of my thing that doesn't exist yet.
Right.
But here's something that exists, so I love that.
Yeah, there's already hundreds of backers on Indiegogo.
Right.
That once we launch the tooling, probably in a few days, they'll be shipped.
And what you said about that is actually a lot more interesting. Is because it's people outside the crypto community that actually got into this. It's not like some bullshit crypto scam that just comes along and pops up. This is actually something that normal people want to invest in.
Right. So the average person that doesn't care about the crypto aspect of their digital life, they still have a need to take back control of their digital life. It's something as simple as not putting their photos and their data into Mark Zuckerberg's computer, or into Google's servers in the cloud. The cloud is just some rich guy's computer. So this is the anti-cloud for them. You got stackable storage, a personal home server, and the aspect that interests us as blockchain people is a cold storage wallet for your private key ownership with a physical button that makes it air-gapped. So, of course, you still need a hot wallet. But that hot wallet, as well as the data for any decentralized applications this is hosting for you, that hot wallet and the data is accessible anywhere on any of your existing devices through a tether that connects over the internet to this, through a secure connection. So I call it a tether. But
the other product that I'd mentioned, StashNode Pro, they use Tor, so you have to actually download a Tor client onto your phone. And then you operate through Tor. Do you guys have any plans of doing anything like that for anonymity, or is it even necessary?
Well, this one is a private connection. I'm not sure if it's implemented similar to Tor, but it uses private key pair. You have to pair it initially in the same space, so that connection can be preserved no matter where you are. So if you're in China, you can still sign a transaction from your phone without carrying around your cryptocurrency on a hot wallet on your phone. But basically, the blockchain is increasing in popularity. Even just the last year, the average housewife has at least heard the name somewhere, at least in the United States. And so, if you think about it, the blockchain is very intangible. But what this does is it gives them something. The average person can now say, I don't know what the blockchain is, but that's the blockchain. They know where it is. It's in their home with their data. It's very physical and tangible, and it's close to their heart.
And also, we talked about dapps on it, decentralized applications. You're going to have a platform of dapps that's connected to this, so this is like having your own Play Store, your own iTunes, or...
So the SDK is completely open. Anybody can build against it. So if you want to host a decentralized application on the hardware, all you need to know is the primitives that you can build against it. But the actual software is held. We're working on a decentralized app store that is completely open. That app store is not inclusive to just this. It'll work with any hardware. All it is predicated on the developer putting the software in the app store, and now anybody can access the app store in a full decentralized way.
So if somebody wants to build like Echo, or what's the other one?
So like
if they want to build an app for Echo, or what's the one with the lady's name? I don't know. Alexa. Say I want to make my own Alexa and put it in here. Now it's only held here, and I don't have to worry about Google or whatever knowing what I asked Alexa.
The developer would upload it to the ERC20 smart contract, and it would point to where their software is held. Maybe it's GitHub, maybe it's their website, wherever the software is, the repo. It needs to be held on-chain with ratings and reviews and comments and all of that good stuff that we get from existing app stores without all the bullshit of centralization. And so the developer would upload their version of Alexa. The user could now browse the app store through like a blockchain explorer, like dappcoin.com or dappstore.com rather, or any other blockchain explorer, and download that Alexa app onto their device. And now the AI would run on their personal home server, and their data for that AI would be stored in their home. If you have more than one, you sync the data across redundant sources.
And you also mentioned that your refrigerator and everything else can be on here, so that the Maytag man doesn't know, whatever.
Instead of your webcam going through Samsung servers, if a developer were to build an app that supports Nest or an open webcam platform, then your data for your webcam would go here, not to Google's servers.
And so, that's also like, I was looking at Sling Studio the other day, and I was thinking about it, and then I thought about this. It's like, wow, this is the same thing. So if somebody designed an app that was like Sling Studio, I could do it right here and connect 5 different cameras and run a conference with however the hell I wanted, rather than having to pay $1,000 for the main unit and so much more for everything else. I could just connect it all. Any device that had an app, just connect it right to it, and so
So I'm putting up a bounty of 100 ETH to any developer or developer team that can help us build the decentralized app store. Specifically, I'm also looking for ring signature talent, the technology behind Monero, and ZK snarks. That's a little technical, but
yeah, kind of. It's a little bit like, I think our last 3 shows have been. We just got through talking to the guys from Zcoin, and then we had on, let's see, Andrew Polstra. I'm sorry, 2 other guys, but they're the ones. Benjamin Bunt, and anyway, they created bulletproofs. But bulletproof, you know what bulletproofs are? This is a new application for or whatever for ZK snarks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a new improvement project on the Z protocol. Our last show was all about it, and the guys. Anyway, back to
that show.
Back to this. So you can do all different kinds of things and eliminate, Big Brother looking at it, Google or Lord Zuckerberg and all this other crap.
Yeah.
Are there any other things that it can do? I mean,
so the IoT module, it's not ready for the assembly line yet. The rest of this is. It's like this close to being in full assembly line production as soon as tooling money gets into China. But unfortunately, it's China, but it won't always be there. But anyway, that's a special module that goes on top. It has Bluetooth Low Energy, Zigbee, Wi-Fi, all of the things that connect your things.
So, like, you can stack.
Mesh.
You stack.
Bluetooth,
Oh,
Wi-Fi
and mesh networks.
So 2 antennas for Wi-Fi mesh.
Mm-hmm.
So if your neighbor had one of these, in theory, you could actually connect a mesh network across a swath of land.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. And then like. So there's the stackable modules on here that give you more data. Like, so how much data does one of these store?
Yeah, so this one is a 2 terabytes, but you can get a 4 terabyte. You can stack up to 4 of them to get 20 terabytes.
20 terabytes? That's not a lot.
But
that's quite a bit. I mean, what is a really nice home computer hold?
A couple of terabytes, I guess.
A couple of terabytes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Or a few.
So this is a lot. Yeah. Will there be other modules with different functions that will stack on top of this and allow it to do other things?
Some of that we're keeping on the DL, but yes,
I hit a nerve.
It's a great platform.
Yeah, I see. That's what I automatically think. What can I put on top of this to make it? And
it's
do
open,
other
so
things.
You can potentially build your own or get the shell and put whatever you want in there because it's just USB-C.
A hologram.
Yeah.
Or something. So let's move on to the tokenization and what that does. You have a token sale, but the tokens are actually the way to use this?
Yeah, so it is a utility token that allows the user to interface with a decentralized app store called Dapcoin. You can get more details at dappcoin.com, but it's pretty straightforward. It's not sexy, and it's not that interesting, but it has to be done out of necessity. We need an app store that is completely open, that it's not in some siloed service that the company tracks you and your usage of the app.
Right.
It needs to be anonymous usage of the app.
Right.
So, out of necessity, Daplie realized that once they sell you this hardware, the company that sold you that has no idea that it even exists.
Right.
There's no backdoor or tracking or cookies. And so, out of necessity, Daplie needed the question was, how do you get firmware on the device then? How do you get firmware updates? You need a decentralized app store. So we looked out there, and nothing that met these requirements existed. There's some, but they're in this inclusive ecosystem that isn't truly open. Yeah. So Daplie has an incredible incentive to build the first truly decentralized app store, just so that the users can get firmware updates.
Right.
But of course, any developer can publish an app, and now Daplie users can download their application and pay them for that.
Yeah, and that's what kind of keeps the price down. Like the other module I was talking about, I paid a Bitcoin for it, which back then it wasn't a lot, but it kind of is now. But so what's the price of this?
Don't quote me on it. I think it's $2.99. I could be wrong. Maybe $3.99. I know the base system, I'm pretty sure, is $2.99.
It's pretty expensive. It's like AT&T selling you a shitty phone real cheap just so you can go to iTunes and download all their crap, you know.
Well, there's no monthly service fees or anything like that.
Right.
You know, what the cloud companies do is they take your data and then they charge you to get access to it.
Right.
It's like, really? It's my data. I should own it, and I should be able to monetize it.
Right.
So
yeah, like what is it? Google Docs and all of this. Like, okay, you only have this much storage, but if you want some more, give us some money.
And you could, in the user interface, you can specify another device.
Yeah.
And that device could be one of these, but it could also be Google Drive. If you don't care about privacy and you just want to sync your data between this and Google Drive, well, you can do that.
Have you guys considered things like MadeSafe and storage so that my 20 terabytes that I have here, I can actually be making money by farming?
A number of companies have talked to us and expressed interest about putting an app on the Dapp Store that can run on this so that you can host a node.
Right.
Storage is really interested in building on the SDK so that, you know, it's plug and play. It's always on.
Like MadeSafe is a great idea, but I think storage is like, they're a lot better at implementing the idea.
Right. So personally, I'm going to get like 10 of these and run a lightning node on all of them.
Oh, cool.
Because on the hot wallet, you have basically this always-on connected device.
Yeah.
It's different than your computer, because your computer, it's on and it's off, it's on and it's off. This, it's always on, and it's almost like your personal agent for the blockchain. So if you want to run a lightning node, in the future, you could easily set up a few of these and start earning passive income, assuming Lightning pans out the way we think it will.
So, the token sale, tell us about the token sale, and basically these tokens are gas, equated to Ethereum, right?
Yes. Utility token allows you to submit functions on the smart contract.
Awesome. What are the details of the sale?
I can't mention the consensus algorithm that I developed, but I will let you know as soon as we're ready to announce that.
Awesome. All right. Well, Justin, the Crypto Kid, and we're talking about Daplie. What's the website?
Dappcoin.com.
Dappcoin.com. And your websites are?
Dappstore.com will be the blockchain explorer.
Okay.
Anybody can build a blockchain explorer for the Dapp Store. Awesome. It's an open, decentralized application protocol.
All right.
And then Daplie.com is where the hardware is. But again, you can go build your own hardware in open source fashion if you didn't want to buy the beautiful.
Yeah. What I like about it is it looks a lot like the Echo or whatever, so people who don't know about all this privacy stuff might be interested in buying it just because, oh wow, that's another version of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so you can reach a broader audience than just you know, the crypto community.
Yeah, I like it because it's
the crypto echo chamber.
Beautiful, simple, and makes the blockchain tangible.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Thanks, man.
Pound it.